went over to North Korea and said that they teaching the North Korean children propaganda that America went over there and started a war with their country, which they did.
Yep.
You killed their people, you buried some of them alive, you split their country up. You did that, but they want to call it propaganda. But I'll say this again, I gotta say this, especially when it comes to this flag shit. If them North Korean kids was filmed on TV, giving patriotism or honor to their flag, America would call that brainwashing. Even though that's their country, they'll call that brainwashing. Look at that. Kim Jong-il brainwashing all them kids.
Right.
When you do it every day, every morning in your classrooms, you want them to pledge allegiance to a piece of cloth. You know? That.
That's what this devil do, man. You know, so that's why the Lord, that's why he's gonna have the ultimate, he's gonna reserve the ultimate judgment for this kingdom, for this place, man. All right? That's why this place gotta go out in nuclear fire.
That's right.
Too much bloodshed, too much unrighteousness.
Gotta be cleansed.
You know, it gotta be cleansed, man. You can only do that with fire.
Fire, heat.
You know? Sirach 10, Sirach 10 and 8, it says, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches gotten by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. And that's why the Lord is getting ready to translate this particular world into the world of Jacob.
All right?
And it is going to happen, man. You know, this devil, he did too much. Now it's time for him to come off that seat. He didn't shed too much blood, man. You know?
We had a demon.
Go ahead.
We had a demon come up here earlier and asked us why we preaching about God, no pictures. Come ask some questions. He's gonna ask us why we preaching about the Lord in Sin City. Well, guess what? Some of the Lord's people are here in Sin City.
That's right.
And they need to get this word. That's why we preaching the word in Sin City. Everybody in Sin City ain't gonna be destroyed, those that believe in Yahweh, B'Shem Yahushua.
That's right.
Plain and simple. Even amongst all this sin, there is some righteousness. You know? It's still the Lord's planet, even though Esau is ruling it. There's a remnant of righteousness the Lord kept here on the planet. If it wasn't, he would have destroyed the whole thing. And Sin City, this was the perfect place for him to pull off this mass execution of Edomites. This was the perfect place. It ain't nothing but decadence here. People come here to do nothing but fuck off. That's it.
Extra shit.
You know? So when the Lord pulled that off, that was beautiful. You know? People want to look at us crazy like, why is y'all so happy? Well, we happy because we know it's part of the Lord's plan. It didn't happen to us. It happened to Esau.
And it wasn't us that did it.
And it wasn't us that did it. And it happened to our enemies. That was a win-win-win-win for us. You know?
Let me say it like this. An enemy of our enemy is a friend.
It's my friend.
It's my friend.
The second Esdras 6 and 9. I'm gonna start at 8. This is second Esdras 6 and 8. 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau,
yeah, Esau, not Jesus. Apostle Jennings,
stupid ass.
Geno Jennings, dummy. This literally talking about actual Esau, man. All right, Jacob's brother, not our Lord, man. You fucking clown, you coon, fucking Negro, man. Go ahead, huh? You old potato chip head nigga, man. Go ahead, huh?
For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
Jacob is the beginning of the world that's going to happen in his day. All right? That's what it's going to be. You know?
Hey, grandmama too. You should have swallowed your fucking dumb ass. Waste the fucking sperm, nigga.
That's Ephraim. That's Ephraim. That's Ephraim.
Ephraim women.
That's Ephraim, Mike. Yeah. So-called Puerto Rican women, man.
Raunchy and as treacherous as they can be.
They just like the nigga. They just Spanish-speaking nigga.
That's it. You can tell you that one broad on that one show.
With all the women.
Atlanta with one chick. The one nigga broad. Don't even worry about it, bro. I can't think of her name. Go ahead. But that reminded me of her so much. Golly. Jocelyn.
Oh, yeah.
Love and hip hop.
Yeah.
That nigga woman, them Puerto Rican women is Dominican, they crazy. They crazy, man.
Okay, that's why we need the kingdom, man. All right, read that again, bro. We sidetracked by Satan.
That's where 8 or 9.
Well,
7 or 9.
the last verse you just read.
The second Ezra 6 and 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
Yeah, so it's going to be a transition of rulership. All right, it's going to be the end of the Edomite Empire ruling, and there's going to, in turn, bring in the period, which is going to be an everlasting period of Jacob. Okay, and we just read why the Lord is going to basically translate the kingdom from them to us. All right, because he got the world by what? Rape, rob, and murder. All right, you ruled you took the earth by the sword, man, and you destroyed the world while you had the dominion.
Right.
You completely destroyed it, man. You try to, hey, when you go into a place, right, and you looking for all type of riches, and you so eager to get it that you're willing to destroy everything in your path in order to actually retrieve it.
Even yourself.
Yeah. You know, you like for instance, you go to a house and the person living in this house was very wealthy. He was a rich man, and he probably got a hidden safe somewhere in his house. All right, and he has hundreds of millions in cash in a safe, and you know that safe exists in that house. So you're willing to not only kick down the door and kill off everybody in there, but you also willing to move furniture, knock shit off of shelves, you know,
Tear the house down.
tear the whole entire house down, man. Look in each cabinet, tear everything, just knock everything off the counters, man, the shelves, you know. Go through the clothes and throw them all over the place, man. You know, you gonna search and seek, dig through everything. Until the whole entire house is ruined, you gonna look for that safe.
I said like this, bro. This is the history of it, right? The Pilgrims, which is the same conquistadors, right? The Pilgrims actually came over here and started trying to get with the Native Americans. The Native Americans, like, they were so dumb, they came in looking for food. I mean, came in looking for the gold, forgetting that you would have to live here to extract it out of the ground. It wasn't just we just picking it up, we head back. No, you better build up your food store so you can survive to load it onto your ships, to have a storage to take it back with you. They were so destructive and so greedy, they didn't even think of that. The Native Americans have to slow them down and be like, look, you're gonna be here a while getting the gold out of this place, do it this way, and in turn what they do? They kill them.
Because they wanted it all for themselves.
Yep. After they taught them all the ways,
It wasn't like Esau was gonna come and be like, hey, can y'all share that gold with us? You know, my people overseas, you know, we're struggling.
Yeah.
Man, y'all got a major empire going on the other side of the waters, man. But you want to come over here and present them with this pseudo message that you coming in peace through Christianity, all all right, my God is a loving God, and he says that we should forgive and we should do this, and you know, you should obey my God, and you know, if you don't serve our religion, that basically we're able to have the entitlement for you to return what you own over to us and everything that you got. And if you don't do that, God says we can kill you. Come on, man. So the Lord, we gotta take this kingdom from this devil, man.
That's right.
All right. And you tribes that all these atrocities fell upon, you're gonna get your revenge in the kingdom. Okay.
Said the Lord.
Yeah. All that slave labor that he put you through, making him rich and making you further impoverished.
Building his kingdom.
Yeah. That's you. It's like it.
I forgot what it said. I was like, his words were smoother than oil. Is that that?
That's Psalm 56.
55.
55, yeah.
Psalm 55.
You got me right quick. Yeah, right here. Psalm 55 and 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter. The war was in his heart.
These same devils that will have you believe that John 3:16 is talking about everybody. God so loved the world. You know, this whole peaceful message about who the world calls Jesus Christ and how he's going to save everybody, salvation is granted to everybody. But yet the same people that came in this very same doctrine committed mass genocide and stole from people. That's why the scriptures tell you you ain't supposed to trust in your enemy. Never trust thine enemy, man. And that was the ultimate. Basically, God, that was the ultimate thing that led them to their downfall. They trusted in this damn devil.
Every treaty they trusted.
Yeah.
That's why it's so beautiful when North Korea won't honor any agreements that they make with America. And they frustrated with that. They said, we've been making agreements with them for 30 years, and they haven't honored one yet. Don't that sound familiar? Because the North Koreans know you are honorable. So why honor an agreement that you ultimately gonna renege on anyway?
Doing the same with the nuclear deal with Iran.
With Iran. Everybody knows, man. They tired of your ass.
The world has seen through you. They know who you are and what you're all about. They have put a face and a flesh to the devil of the earth. It says, his words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. Yep, exactly what he do.
Drawn sword, meaning he speak with a guy what God say, he speak with a forked tongue. You know, if he's speaking peace, really he's gonna go to war with you. You know, that's just how it goes. You know, if this man is speaking peace, he really means war. All those peace treaties was about him taking you down, man.
Every one of them.
Okay.
Never honored any of them.
Yeah.
I got a couple on my head. It's on live. Psalm 57, verse 4 says, my soul is among lions, and I lie even among them that are set on fire, even the sons of men, whose teeth are spears and arrows, and their tongue is a sharp sword. We'll jump over to Psalm 59 and 12. It says, for the sin of their mouth and the words of their lips, let them even be taken in their pride, for cursing and lying which they speak. It goes into consuming them with wrath, but I'll read it. It says, consume them in wrath, consume them that they may not be, and let them know that the Most High God ruleth in Jacob unto the ends of the earth. That he's for us and not for you.
Somebody get never trust thy enemy. Y'all, it's a damn shame y'all trusting this devil, this very same devil. That's number Satan.
That motherfucker right there.
Who?
Got that look all over his face. It's your car.
Ecclesiasticus 12 and 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness.
Yeah. You know, you're not supposed to trust this devil, this damn devil, man. Here it is, you so-called Puerto Ricans over there, you going through all this hell, right? But yet, you still putting your trust in FEMA and all these different government agencies that is all set up by Esau, your oppressor, your enemy. And he's gonna use your situation as means to go over there and take over, which, you know, basically, he got his own interests at suit right now. Okay, he's gonna use your situation as an advantage against you. Okay. See, Puerto Rico is already part of the U.S. How is it y'all part of the U.S., but yet Trump is telling y'all, hey, y'all gotta pay y'all debts. And until y'all pay your debts, we can't really help you like that. And then but when he shows up, he's gonna free throw some damn paper towels to you.
Brawny.
Yeah. Treat you like just like you ain't shit, man, like a bunch of peasants, man. You would have thought he was throwing doggy biscuits out, man. You know? But y'all was the same people that's begging this man to come to your aid instead of calling on the name of the Lord.
Yep.
So I won't be surprised if this devil is going over there and actually killing you people, man. Raping your women, chipping you and your children.
Doing the same thing that Christopher Columbus did.
The exact same thing.
Yeah.
You know? I wouldn't be shocked at that, man. He's gonna take advantage of that island down there. He's gonna ruin it so he could seize it, man.
He'll make the whole island a resort.
Yeah.
After that,
He's gonna say you can't manage it.
What do they call that? Gentrification? Where they actually change the entire layout of the environment so that the people living there, they gotta basically leave out because they can't afford to be there. He could turn that into a whole entire tourist attraction, and all you so-called Puerto Ricans, you're gonna be forced to move up out of there. Either that or stay there and be a even further slave. You know? Come on, man. We ain't ignorant to Satan's devices, man.
He already working on a plan to say you can't manage it with your mayor, your governor, you $75 billion in debt. How does Puerto Rico become $75 billion in debt when they don't even have a decent power grid? What did they spend that goddamn money on? What did $75 billion go on? It didn't go into the people's homes. It didn't go into the infrastructure. It went into Esau's pocket with tax havens, hedge funds, taxes. They overtaxed the people. But it didn't go to wages. They say the average minimum income on the island was $26,000. So it didn't go into the people. Where the hell did $75 billion go?
It's this devil for you, man.
Right. And then,
We know it didn't go to the mayor. It didn't go to the governor. Where did $75 billion come?
What scripture you had?
It's Psalms 109 and 15.
Turn it up.
Let them be before the Most High continually, that he may cut off the memory of them from the earth, because that he remembered not to show mercy, but persecuted the poor and needy man.
Whoa, read that again.
Because that he remembered not to show mercy, but persecuted the poor and needy man, that he might even slay the broken in heart.
Hey, did this devil not do that? Did he not do that to these people, man?
That's not his MO and blueprint of him.
Yeah.
Of his actions.
Yeah. That's what this devil do, man. You know? And the poor is you people, man, the Israelites. The Negro, Latino, and Native American, man. You're the poor. You don't have much in this society, man. You get bits and pieces of the crumbs that fall off of his table. Okay? And hey, you're broken as a people, man, because you're conquered. All right? He took everything from you. The Lord remembers everything that this devil has done. Okay? So read that again, bro.
In Psalms 109 and 16, because that he remembered not to show mercy, but persecuted.
Why didn't he remember to show mercy? Because of his hatred. Was that Ezekiel, the 35th chapter, man? It said his hatred did tear perpetually, man. Meaning that anger, that hostility, it never left off. Even going back to the time of Jacob and Esau, man. That left never stopped. All right?
Let me get it.
You can get it.
Ezekiel 35 and 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword.
By the force of the sword, and we just went into account of that with who the world calls Christopher Columbus, real name Cristobal Colon. Okay, he came over here and he slaughtered Ephraim and Gad and all the tribes that were in the Caribbean island and in the Americas. He came over here and slaughtered them with the sword, man. All right? And you devils in turn, you set it up as a national holiday to commemorate and honor this man. All right? This man is why you about to have some of you people about to have a 3-day weekend this weekend. This mass murder. This original terrorist. Okay? Christopher Columbus was the ultimate terrorist, man.
Right.
All right? Stephen Paddock, he has nothing on Christopher Columbus, man. Okay?
Listen, just real quick. When you think about it, yeah, you should commemorate. Talk about you Edomites, you should commemorate the job that Christopher Columbus did, because it sets you up to rule, you know, and everything. But it also will come back to roost on you for what he did by touching the apple of the Most High's eye. That's the part that you didn't consider that you're gonna have to deal with in the future.
That's right. Yeah, read that again.
Ezekiel 35 and 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end, therefore as I live, saith the Lord God, I will prepare thee unto the blood, and blood shall pursue thee.
Blood is going to pursue thee. Because you didn't hate blood, blood is going to pursue you.
Right.
Or I'm talking about you so-called white people.
That's right.
The Caucasian. All right? You shed the blood of the saints. The Lord's chosen people, man.
That's right.
Okay? You raped, robbed, and murdered them. You enslaved them. And you devils are still living off of the benefits of what your forefathers did.
Right.
That's why you can chant, you proud to be an American, and raise up your American flag. Because your forefathers had to rape, rob, and kill for that to happen.
Right.
That's why. You wondering why these Negroes are protesting the national anthem and the flag in the NFL and in the NBA. Because they understand what that flag represents, man.
Right.
Oppression.
That's not an honorable flag. That's not something you honor, man. Especially if you one of these people, man. Because they established this society based off of robbing and killing you and enslaving you. You built this society up, man. Go ahead, Al.
The people that's filling these courts and fields, why would they want to honor something that oppressed their people for hundreds of years? Yeah, it lifted you up and make you feel good, but it don't make us feel good. Those athletes that fill up them teams, the people that's kneeling for the original reason of why they're kneeling.
Yeah, man. Hey, fuck you devils, man.
Right.
All right?
Thus said the Bible.
Yeah.
Let him finish that.
Let him finish.
I'm skipping right now. I'm going to go to Habakkuk 2 and 12.
Go ahead.
This is Habakkuk 2 and 12. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood and established a city by iniquity.
That's exactly how America was built. It was built with bloodshed. Okay? Hundreds of millions of Native American Indians and Seminole Indians wiped off the planet. Okay? Thanks to your forefathers, which you're benefiting from to this very day, for you to even have an American flag. Okay? That's what had to happen. And you devils try to sweep it under the rug as if you were this great people that just came over here, discovered it, and built it up yourself.
And they shared it. Matter of fact, you're better than us, so you can have it. No.
And they civilized us.
And they civilized us. Oh, really? You really didn't invent shit here, man. We invented everything here. You know?
And on top of that, how we made every, because the scripture say Jacob is the former of all things, you know. And on top of that, we civilized y'all, because y'all didn't know how to go around in this land. Y'all didn't know how to plant or field or hunt or fish, you know. Y'all didn't know how to do none of that. That's why God had to teach you. And then in the school system, they'll have you believe, because they teach about Christopher Columbus, they'll have you believe that God just gave the land over, you know. But
this land is your land, this land is my land.
Correct. They have you believe God just gave the land over. But a lot of the Gadites here that was on the land, as soon as Esau came to the shores, they thought they looked at them as witches and seen them that they was dwelling in black magic and on the left-hand side. And that's documented.
That was right.
What I was going to say is how would the condition of, let's just use this land, of this land survived so many thousands, hundreds of years, I'll say, from 700 something BC up until the time 1400s AD. How did they survive all that time over here? But then you get here and look at the condition of this place. Y'all can't even grow, it's concrete, you can't even grow nothing around here. When they were growing and they had luscious fields and plenty of food for everybody when they was over here. Before you got over here.
They had trees too, everywhere.
There was no such thing as the common cold here before this devil got here. He brought all his diseases over here with him.
Yep.
You know?
Nasty, unclean air.
Yeah. He brought all that uncleanness over here with him, man. God told him agriculture. Gad and Issachar, man. But what does the devil do? He come over here and because our people, they was in tune with nature. They understood the importance of having trees. Because trees purifies the air, give oxygen. This devil, he come over here under his rule. He takes down Gad, and all the greenery that was over here is now fucking desolate. It's desert, concrete. It's just brown. No life here, man. All right, he deforests all the rainforests, man. Cut down all the trees. You know.
You was done over there at that time?
Yeah, with that part there,
Ezekiel 35?
yeah, I'll go back to Ezekiel. Yeah, that was it on that.
That was it.
That was it.
It's back in Psalms 109 and 16 down. Because that he remembered not to show mercy, but persecuted the poor and needy man, that he might even slay the broken in heart. As he loved cursing, so let it come upon him. As he delighted not in blessing, so let it be far from him. That's it.
Hey, in that same chapter, go to where it says, let not these sins that
Let's keep going, right?
yeah,
Okay,
go read further down.
Oh, that's 13. It's Psalms 109 and 13.
Yeah.
Start 12.
Go ahead.
Psalms 109 and 12. Let there be none to extend mercy unto him.
No. Start up at 11.
Go ahead. 11.
No, bro. Damn.
Just keep reading.
Yeah, what I'm saying, it starts good. Start at 8.
The Psalms 109 and 8. Let his days be few, and let another take his office. Let his children.
Really, this right here is going into Judas Iscariot. He's prophesying about Judas Iscariot right here. So no, jump down.
Let his posterity be cut off, and then the general.
Start at 14.
Psalms 109 and 14. Let the iniquity of his fathers be remembered with the Most High, and let not the sin of his mother be blotted out.
Yeah, so the Lord is not going to have mercy on you for what you've done. Okay? Meaning, because you're the son of perdition, you're the mystery of iniquity, or you're that man of sin, you're going to be destroyed.
Right.
And all the sins of this devil that he's committed on the planet Earth, even going back to the Garden of Eden, he's going to be held, he's going to be bound with those sins. You're going to pay for every atrocity that you've ever committed. Okay? Every atrocity that you've ever committed, especially against the Lord's people,
Right.
you're going to pay for that, man. That's why it makes sense that we're going to get this devil for 1,000 years. That's plenty of time to execute vengeance, retribution, payback, everything that he's done to us. All right? That's plenty of time, man, to get this devil back for everything that he's done. You know?
It's Isaiah 14 and 21. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities.
Read that again.
Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities.
Yeah, man, and the Lord he's preparing a slaughter for you Edomites.
Yeah.
He got a small number of you last week through the sword, but he ain't done getting you yet. He got a little, just a smidgen of you, man. Those numbers were hella low, man. It should have been more of you devils that dropped dead.
Yeah.
You know? Straight up, man.
All them bullets
Yeah.
should have been way more.
Should have been way more for you devils, man. All right? Just based off of the fact that who you are and who your forefathers are. All right? Christopher Cologne, he left a tab for his descendants. All you Edomites here are descendants of all those European rulers that came over here. All right? Whether you are, your line goes back to the Spaniards, whether you go back to the Germans, okay? Whether you go back to the Italians, which there's some of that, a lot of the Italians, the Sicilians are Jake, but the majority of them crackers out there, them is all Edomites, man.
Yep.
Okay? You descend back to any one of those figures of society going back to Europe, or going back to the Renaissance, man. You know?
Would that be considered a dukes of Edom?
Huh?
Would that be considered a dukes of Edom?
Yeah. Because Europe is basically, that's the beast. And they run the world that's operated through Europe. And that happened to be the exact same place where the Roman Empire was. You know what I mean? Right now, the European Union, which was started by the Treaty of Rome, that's where they get that power. And then they formed the North Atlantic Treaty Organization as a military counterpart to the European Union. And they use the United States, which is like the head of NATO. They use America through NATO to basically conquer and do basically their dirty work. You know what I mean? So yeah, these average Joe six-pack Edomites here, their line go back to those same set people that are ruling. Okay? So, hey man.
They gotta get paid.
They gotta pay for what their forefathers have done. You know? Straight up, man. They always say, oh, we didn't do it. I love so-called black. My friends are black. You know? God says love everybody.
11:21 fall into what you're talking about?
You said what?
Proverbs 11:21, would that fall into what you're talking about?
Yeah, man. And what the brother was also reading about, never trust thine enemy, because they like to speak peace. They like to speak love and speak peace, but their actions don't line up with that love and peace. You know? A Christian nation, but you're known for bombing and committing all types of mass genocide.
That's a 10.
Come on, man. You can't trust a demon
Thou
like
shalt
that.
not murder.
Yeah.
That was in the 10 Commandments right there in Exodus 20. But what do? You know, they murder.
Yeah.
That's what they're known to do. They came, think about it, they didn't tell the people when they came to the Americans like we talked about, hey, we're about to come over there and go to war with you. Time to go. Time to come over there and go to war with you. They just came over here with war in their heart. You know? And they act like they was cool. Oh yeah, show us how to get that. Okay, now we want this spot. That's why that what's called goes right now.
Yeah. Hey, they got, I don't care how wholesome they try to appear, how they try to humble themselves, how they say they love everybody, they, you know, they get the humanitarian award of the year and shit. I don't give a damn, man. Don't trust them. They're still the damn devil, man. You know? And they still got to pay for what their forefathers have done.
Yep.
Yeah, it's going to be some Edomites that's going to be willing to accept the truth that, yeah, my forefathers did do this to your people. My people were wrong for doing what they did to your ancestors.
But in that case,
But guess what? You still got to pay for that.
And they ain't gonna give up their white privilege.
Exactly.
You know, that's the most important part. Well, you come down and you work in these gutters and live in the ghetto. Make sure all
Once
your
you
people
trade
do
places
that.
with these
Right.
people.
They ain't never gonna do that.
Nope.
And that Jane Elliott stay on top of white people with that.
Sirach 12 and 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like his iron rusted, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching.
You can't get rid of rust. You can't get rid. You can wipe it away from right now, but in time it's gonna come back. That's just how they are.
Yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped the looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust hath not been altogether wiped away. Set him not by thee, lest when he hath overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place.
Oh, did he not do that with America? With the Native Americans, man? He did it with the Tainos over there in the islands, man. Y'all trusted him, y'all set him near to y'all. And then he pulled out that Gatling gun and sprayed you. And took everything that you had. And colonized you. And made it his dominion. His jurisdiction. All because you trusted in it, that's all it takes. It's for you to extend your hand to his hand. The moment you do that, you just got by this devil. You know? As soon as you extend your hand out to him, that's it. He got you, man. You know?
You remember the scene in Planet of the Apes when Koba was going crazy, and he basically asked Caesar to forgive him, and they extend their hand out, and Caesar flicked his hand to be like forgiveness, and then Koba turned around and killed him. Shot him. That's like what this devil would do. He'll have sympathy or mercy, and you'll give him you'll see the sympathy, or you'll sympathize for him, and give him mercy, and then he'll turn around and shoot you.
Story of the snake, right? Well, the better one right here. You about to be
And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust hath not been altogether wiped away. Set him not by thee, lest when he hath overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou at the last remember my words, and be pricked therewith.
Always be constantly reminded, and never forget that this man is always going to do this. He's always going to be a thorn. Let this be a thorn in your side or in your foot or whatever, that you always remember that this man is going to do this, to never trust thy enemy.
Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or any such as come nigh wild beasts?
Nobody going to pity you.
Kind.
You play with snakes, you get bitten by the snake.
What was the crocodile dude name?
Crocodile? Steve Irwin?
Kind. He was always messing with the crocodiles. Then he went in the ocean, messed with the stingray, and the stingray killed him. Lost your plot. You know? You should have left the animals alone.
You have no business extending your hand to this damn snake, man. You know? Even, hey, them fucking, what they call them guys that's trying to set up right now to overthrow the government, that's coming against the white nationalists.
Oh, no.
Antifa, or all what they call all left. Them is devils.
Don't deal with them.
You better not extend your hand to them, man, just because they're telling the world, oh, we don't believe in racism. We don't believe in this and that.
And these jakes get caught up in that shit, you deserve it.
Yep.
Let devils fight each other, man. Back the hell out. Let them destroy each other. And we'll just come in. But we'll come in and just. Matter of fact, you can't come in and rule after them. So just be entertained by them crumbling right before your face. No more out of that. No benefit for you in this fight. Because if you try to come in and take power and try to rule over them, what they gonna do? They're gonna come take you down.
So one that goeth to a sinner and is defiled with him in his sins, who will pity? For a while he will abide with thee. But if thou begin to fall, he will not tarry. An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee into a pit. He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood.
In that article, right, that we're reading about, what did Christopher Cologne send back to the king and to the Pope over there, right? What did he say? He said, I'm trying to think exactly what he said. These people are barbarous. We can take them over.
Yeah, he said with 50 men.
Yeah, we just need them. They don't even have religion. We can get them. So that helped him figure out how to declare war and to overthrow these people the right way, the complete way. And it works so beautifully. It's still in effect today.
Yep.
If you don't think so, go to church.
Somebody read Psalm 137, 79 for me. Educate me a little bit on that.
So
79.
Psalm 137, it says, verse 7, it says, remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, brace it even to the foundation thereof. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. That's pretty little.
I mean, that speaks for itself, brother. You know, but to clarify, notice how when he prophesied against Edom, and then he turned around and said, "O virgin daughter of Babylon."
Yeah.
Because Edom, that's the nation of people that was going to be ruling the Babylonian, the modern day Babylon today.
I got you.
Which is,
You know what I mean? Yeah, the modern king of Babylon is Edom.
the offspring of Babylon.
Basically, America is Edom.
Yep.
It's Babylon and it's Edom. That's why when it talks about the destruction of Esau and it talks about the destruction of Babylon, it basically goes together. It's matter of fact, to prove that, somebody get Jeremiah, is that 49? And then also get Isaiah. Jeremiah 49, real quick. Where it talks about their destruction.
Also, there shall be a desolation.
Yeah.
This Jeremiah 49 and 16. Thy terribleness has deceived thee, and the pride of thine heart, O thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, that holdest the height of the hill. Though thou shouldest make thy nest as high as the eagle, I'll bring thee down from thence.
Eagle's a key word right there.
Yeah, that's how you know who Esau is, man.
That was in their spirit to be the eagle.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I will bring thee down from thence, saith the Most High. Also Edom shall be a desolation. Every one that goeth by it shall be astonished, and shall hiss at all the plagues thereof. As in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighboring cities thereof, saith the Most High. No man shall abide there, neither shall a son of man dwell in it.
Yep. So basically, now that we got that understanding that, and this was talking about Edom, right? Now let's go to the judgment of Babylon. Go to the next chapter, bro. Jeremiah 50 and read 35 and then jump down to 39.
Jeremiah 50 and 35. A sword is upon the Chaldeans, saith the Most High, and upon the inhabitants of Babylon, and upon her princes, and upon her wise men.
Jump down. 39.
Therefore, 39. Therefore the wild beasts of the desert,
It's talking about Babylon right here. Go ahead.
with the wild beasts of the islands shall dwell there, and the owl shall dwell therein, and it shall be no more inhabited forever, neither shall it be dwelt, and from generation to generation. As Yahweh overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah, and the neighbor cities thereof, saith Yahweh Shai, so shall no man abide there, neither shall any son of man dwell therein.
Same exact destruction that the brother read about in the previous chapter concerning Esau or Edom. Because basically this empire is controlled by Edom. Babylon the Great is controlled by the Edomites. So this empire is going to go out. It's going to be totally destroyed. And when this destruction takes place here, his empire is done. He has nothing to stand. He has no power no more because America is a superpower. He uses America as his military might to basically bring destruction and subjection over the world. You know? So when this place gets destroyed, Esau is done. He's finished. You know?
I want to say this also. And the reason that you know that's talking about America or future Babylon versus ancient Babylon still has people living over there. Oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? Ancient Babylon still has people living in that land. But it said Babylon won't have any inhabitants, but the desert and island animals. So which land is that? You know, that's talking about this one.
And then when you read Revelation 18, it says that the land is going to be full of unclean birds and devils and stuff like that.
When it says devils, it's talking about like reptile
Komodo dragons.
desert animals.